Hi loves, and welcome back to Modern Beauty with Jen Braff. Today I am doing this look for you. It is a sort of golden, kind of gleamy, kind of pretty eye, but a little smoky, not too crazy. And if you like this look and you want to learn how to get it, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start out with Maybelline's Dream Liquid Mousse in the shade Pure Beige, number 70, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Honey Beige. And it's different packaging, but it's the same thing. I don't know why I did that. And this much with just a little squirt. Like that. My damp beauty blender, pounce it on. Okay, and next I'm going to do my concealer, and I have this old e.l.f. brush, and I need to find a better flat brush for concealer, but I just really love this brush, this shape for concealer. And today I'm going to use the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector, and this is the thing I do every time now because I just love how it looks with the concealer. And I'm gonna blend it today with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Macadamia. So I'm going to put some on my hand, a little bit more concealer to the amount of color corrector, but it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, if you see that's too orangey or peachy, then you add just a little bit more of the concealer. And I'm going to take my finger first because I don't want to take away too much product. To the sides and corner. And take a little bit, put it in the inner corners, and then I have this tiny little beauty blender, which I love for these corners. Works so well because I can't get my fingernails. Don't look at my nails. I need to get them done, but it's real life, ladies, real life. Anyway, so now I want to set under my eyes with this Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. Just shake a little bit out on a paper towel, palette, whatever you have. This is a Real Techniques brush that is my go-to for this area because it's small and fluffy but tapered, so it gets into this area. You can use a similar brush, just make sure it's soft so it doesn't wipe the product away. Okay, and next I want to take this Revlon Photo Ready powder in Lavanta. I don't know, I always have a fun time figuring out the names of these products. But I'm going to take this, big powder brush from Real Techniques and just kind of all the other areas. This gives, I would say medium to full coverage, but you can still see a little, skin through. So it's still natural looking enough. And then next I want to do my brows, and this is the pencil I like very much right now. It is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Dark Brunette. And so I'm just going to fill in. You know, obviously, if you're light blonde, this color, this shade would be a little bit, I would think, too deep. But, you know, it's all about what you like. And I'm serious about that. It's about what you like. But this is just showing you kind of what I would do, how I would use these products. And, you know, sometimes it's nice to learn some new things. Even though I'm a makeup artist and skincare specialist, there's always new products, new technique, new everything. So it will behoove you. Hey, that's the first time I was able to use that expression in a while. It would behoove you. It would behoove me if I could get these brows right. So, yeah, it would be really great to learn about new products and new techniques, and that's just always the best thing to keep up, you know, because one of the great things about the new fashion and trends, I mean, you can stay with a classic look, but sometimes it's just fun to try something different, and there is a way that you can try different and new trends in fashion and makeup and all of that, even if you're older, but maybe not use it in the same way, use the products in the same way or the application in the same way as, you know, you would if you were really much younger. I don't know how old you are, but I know that I'm not much younger anymore. I'm not much younger. Anyway, so let's move on to the eyes. And today I'm going to use this really fun Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I've used this before on one of my other tutorials, but it has just some really pretty colors. And because this is going to be all warm and kind of golden, I love the colors that are in here. So I'm going to start out with the burnt orange. Let's do that. Let's do the burnt orange. So let's take this brush, and this is by Lamora. And they have some nice little eyeshadow brushes actually. And I'm just going to go in the crease and a little above. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a skinnier brush and by Lamora. And I'm going to use now, I'm going to go to Cypress Umber. Do I want to go to Cypress Umber? Yeah, let's do that. And that's going to be right in the outer 2/3 of the lid, in the crease, and sticking to maybe not as high as the last shadow. You know, concentrate it just in the crease. Kind of blend it outward. It's very deep looking right now, but we're going to fix that in a minute. Whoa. These eyeshadows, I want to warn you, if you get this palette, they are very, very pigmented. As you can see, I just barely swiped the brush over, and this is how much pigment I got. So let's go back and blend with that first brush we used to apply that first shade, and really, really blend. And so now what I want to do is come back underneath my eyes while I'm thinking about it and take that first shade, which is Burnt Orange, which was the first shade we used. Go underneath. And then take the Cypress Umber, the deeper shade. Be careful. Careful, Jen. And just go on the outer third of your eye with that. Okay, and I want to take my powder brush. Actually, I want to take the brush I used for the translucent powder and just kind of wipe away any excess. Okay, now I want to add some of that golden, sort of color, and I like to mix sometimes. So I'm going to mix these two. This is Primavera and Vermeer, and they're both a slight sheen to them. I'm going to go right over the lid. Wow. It's not as gold as I'd like it to be, but that's all right. So do that and blend again, all those colors. And then take a clean brush and let's do just the right here in this area. So I'm using a flat color, matte color. And this kind of tones down the whole look with the eyeshadow. You can kind of bring it in a little if you kind of went a little crazy with the shadow, like maybe I did. But now I'm going to take this pencil from Sephora. It's a waterproof crayon, and there's a little bit of smudgeability if you get to it right away. But no, actually, I'm going to use the Cocoa shade. It's the same Sephora pencil. And I'm going to do this smudged out look on with this brown shade. Just kind of, you don't have to be too perfect, but get a V in here, sort of. See what I'm doing? This shape kind of coming out like I was winging a liner, and then bringing it in, and then sort of like a triangle, actually sideways. That's more like it, not a V, but a triangle. Bring it across. And then I'm going to take this brush here by Luminex, Unimix. I'm having troubles today. And come back and go to that Cypress Umber color and just kind of smudge it out. This is probably not the best smudging brush. It should be more like a pencil brush, but it'll have to do, and it's working fine. Just smudge that in, making sure there are no harsh lines. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. You guys don't even know right now. I'm trying not to just be like sweating up a storm. Okay, clean up the line here at the angle a little bit. And then, let's see, I'm gonna take this MAC Graph Black Technical Liner and just on the inside And then mascara. Oh, by the way, this is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara by Revlon. You do your mascara like that without looking at your eyes. This is weird. I can't see the brand. Okay, well, I'll have it down in the description box. But do you see how I'm getting so shiny already right now? I think I want to go over, before I finish my mascara, I'm going to use this liquid liner and just kind of create a little bit of more definition around the eyes. So doing a wing, not a complete wing all the way around, actually not even going all the way in, but just on the corners, just to define a little bit of that. Just like that. I think that looks good. Yeah. And then back to finishing my mascara. Okay. Whew. So this is where the golden part. I cannot believe how warm this room is right now. Taking this Bliss Well Lit Serum Illuminating Fluid, and this is in the shade, well, it just says Bliss, so I think the shade is Well Lit. And I'm just gonna go over like my cheek area, the tops, like that. This is going to start getting like the warmth of the sort of golden, see that? A little bit over the temples. I'm tapping it on because I already powdered my face. So what I don't want to do is like smudge the powder, and then that will look really weird and cakey, so you don't want to do that. Just kind of tap it over like I did. And then I want to take this bronzer by Bobbi Brown, and this is in the shade Medium 2. It's bronzing powder. Take a little brush like this and just kind of go over a little bit the cheeks, a little bit on the nose, forehead, chin, down the neck. Oh, you see how my hair's sticking to me? And then I'm going to use this really pretty Milani shade. It is Milani Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream. And I'm not sure of the shade. I think it just says 12. Prismatic Touch. Oh my goodness. So you can't tell if it's me, Sheen, or the makeup. But so it's kind of easier to wear in the warmer months. And I think that's it. I think I have to open the door because it's just too hot. But anyway, so this is the look, and I hope you like it. And please subscribe and like my channel, and any comments I would love to hear from you, so leave them below as well.